Hey there. Pamela here. It's Saturday morning. Getting ready to do some yoga. I'm a couple minutes behind schedule, but let me share this live out with some folks just so they know that I'm here. I already had someone say, "Hey, I'm waiting for you," which is good. All right. So, good morning. Uh, all right. So, normally, I would introduce myself, which I will introduce myself, Pamela. If you haven't been here before, I do yoga 6 days a week and I go live with yoga, hoping that the community of people that I have connected with that are focused on or that just want to be their best selves and incorporate yoga into their overall wellness plan or just connect and share and let's be great together, um, just to do yoga together. So today I'm going to do a 30-minute power yoga to feel strong. It's an intermediate full body yoga flow. I am going to jump right in. It is 6:07 and I have to be on a pickleball court at 7 a.m. and it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get there. So I'm going to jump right in. I hope that you will join me. Um, like, share, help me achieve my goals, follow those type of things. I appreciate them. Please, say hello in the comments, say who you are, where you're from, that type of thing. If you have any questions, put those in the chat and I will get back to them later. But I'm going to jump in. Normally, I would do a warm up, but I'm not going to do that today because I spilled some water and it's wet and I'm not trying to fall down. So I think that was God telling me just to hurry up and get into the yoga practice. So I'm going to do that. So Charlie follows. I'm just going to adjust this. I want to make sure you can see my whole mat. Charlie follows is the yogi that we're following today, and she's great. Given that this is a power yoga, this is probably going to be challenging, but let's go on ahead and just get started. Jump right in. Should be a good practice.
Using Power Yoga Flow. This is a fast-paced, full-body practice for intermediate practitioners, and it also has minimal cues, which means there'll be less talking from me, so you can really just focus on your movement and your practice. When you're ready, we'll begin standing at the top of the mat. Find Tadasana, setting the feet whichever width works best for you. Relax your shoulders and focus your gaze on one spot. We'll take the first few breaths here just to focus on the body and be present. Three rounds of sun salutation A to warm up. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for the first one, we'll take cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale in position. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, return to Tadasana. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank. Inhale, pause here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, this time you could take cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, Tadasana. Final round. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, return to Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose. 5 breaths here, let the heat build. Inhale in position. Exhale, left foot steps back for a high lunge. Pause for 3 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, hands come to brow, left elbow comes to outside of right knee to twist to the right. Pause for 3 breaths. Look down, step the back foot forward for twisted chair. 3 breaths here. Option to keep the heels grounded or lift the heels up. Inhale in position. Exhale, lower the heels, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, move through your vinyasa with control. Meeting me back at the top of the mat. Finding Tadasana. And from Tadasana, inhale to chair pose. 5 breaths here, let the heat build. Inhale in position. Exhale, right foot steps back for a high lunge. Pause for 3 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, hands come to brow, right elbow to outside of left knee to twist left. 3 breaths. Gaze down, step the back foot forward for twisted chair. Option to keep the heels grounded or lift them. 3 breaths here. Inhale in position. Exhale, heels come down, fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, move through your vinyasa, meeting me back in downward facing dog this time. In downward dog, pause and hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the foot forward. Open up the back foot, come up to warrior 2. Pause for the next 3 breaths. Wind the right arm over the top of the left, wrapping the arms around one another to come to Garudasana arms. Press upper arms, lower arms together. Pause for 3 breaths. Inhale in position. Keep the arms as they are. Exhale. Turn to face forward. Turn the back foot to face forward. Lower the knee down for low lunge. 3 breaths here. Inhale in position. Exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the knees, shift weight into the front foot. Lift the back leg for a variation of warrior 3. 3 breaths. Exhale, lower the back foot down, unwind the arms, step to plank. And move through your vinyasa in time with your breath. Meeting me back in downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through to warrior 2. Focus the gaze on one spot. Pause for 3 breaths here. This time, wrap left arm over the top of the right. Wind the arms around one another for Garudasana arms. Pausing for 3 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, turn to face forward, lower the back knee down for a low lunge. Pause for 3 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, lift the back knee, shift weight forward, lift the leg for a variation of warrior 3. 3 breaths. On your final exhale, lower the foot down, unwind the arms, step to plank, and move through your vinyasa, breath by breath. Meeting me back in downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, stack the hips. Exhale, bring the knee to tap the back of the right arm. Inhale, lift the leg back up. Exhale, knee taps the back of the arm. One more time. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, tap the knee to the arm and step the foot to the side of the hand to come to lizard. For the first few breaths, keep the back knee lifted, rock forward and back. And lower the back knee down. Come down to your hands or your forearms. Pause for 3 breaths here. Lift the back knee, open out the foot. Reach the left arm up to find extended side angle for 3 breaths. Option to stay here or come into a bind. Right arm reaches under the leg, left arm wraps behind the back. Hold for 1 more breath in. Exhale out, turn to face forward, step to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, move through your vinyasa, breath by breath. Meeting me back in downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, open out the hip. Exhale, bring the knee to tap the back of the left arm. Inhale, extend the leg up. Exhale, knee taps the arm. Final one, inhale to lift. Exhale, tap the arm, then step the foot into lizard. Back knee stays up for now, rock forward and back. Lower the knee. You can either stay on your hands or come down to forearms for the next 3 breaths. Lift the back knee, open out the foot. Left hand stays planted, right arm reaches up. Extended side angle. Option to stay here or come into the bind. Left arm is reaching under the leg, right arm wraps behind the back. Inhale in position. Exhale, release the bind, turn to face forward, step to plank. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, move through your vinyasa, meeting me back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, open out the hip. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, open out the back foot. Right hand rests on the foot or the lower leg, left arm reaches up for triangle. Turning the chest open, gazing up. Inhaling position. Exhale, look down, reset the feet for pyramid and fold over the front leg. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Left hand could either stay on the inside or outside of the right foot. Right arm reaches up for Parivrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Inhale in position. Exhale, come to twisted chair. Hands could come to front, left elbow on outside of right knee. Come down to a twisted crouching position. So lifting the heels, bending the knees even more. Option to stay here, or you could plant the hands and work into a twisted crow, resting the right thigh against the backs of the arms as you lean forward and lift the feet. 3 breaths here. Inhale in position. Exhale, lower the feet, fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts, open the hip. Exhale, step through to triangle. Right arm reaches up, focus the gaze. 3 breaths here. Look down, reset the feet for pyramid, and fold over the front leg. Lift the chest halfway. Right hand could either be on the inside or outside of the left foot. Left arm reaches up for Parivrita Trikonasana. Inhale in position. Exhale, step to twisted chair. Hands come to prayer. Right elbow is on the outside of left knee. Then lower down into a twisted crouching position. Option to stay here or to work into the arm balance. Lower the hands. Rest the left thigh on the backs of the arms as you shift forward and lift the feet. 3 breaths here. Inhale in position. Exhale, feet come down, fold forward. And pause for the next 3 breaths in your forward fold. Inhale, round the spine, roll up to stand. Turn to face the side of the mat, step the feet wide to straddle. Hinge from the hips, fold forward. Hands could come wherever they fall. 5 breaths now. Lift the chest halfway. Option to widen your stance. Bend the right knee, shift the weight to the right side, either staying in a side lunge or flipping the left foot to come to Skandasana. 5 breaths here. Inhale in position. Exhale, switch to the other side. Either staying in your side lunge or coming into Skandasana for 5 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, come back into your straddle fold. This time, either placing the hands on the mat, trying to get the head down, setting up for a tripod headstand, or setting up for a supported headstand with the hands clasped, forearms on the mat. Option to just practice bringing your head down, or you could come up into a headstand if it's available. Pause for the next 5 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, feet come down. Lift the chest halfway. Shuffle your feet in, a little wider than hips, but setting up for Malasana. Bend the knees, sink the hips down. Pause for 5 breaths here. At the end of your last exhale, straighten the legs, stand up. Turn to face the top of the mat, step forward. Hug the right knee into your chest. Option to use a strap here as you extend the leg, and the left hand will either hold onto the strap or come to the outside of the foot. Right arm reaches back as you twist to the right. Focus your gaze on one spot. Last 2 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, release your twist, lower right foot down. Second side, hug the left knee into your chest. You could either loop a strap around the foot, and the right hand could hold the strap as you extend the leg, or hold onto the outside of the foot. Left arm will reach back as you twist to the left. Focus the gaze on one spot, and pause here.
Sometimes we fall out.
Last 2 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, release your twist, lower the left foot down, and fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause in your plank. Open out into side plank on the right. Lift up through the waist, push the floor away. 5 breaths here. Inhale in position. Exhale, come into side plank on the left. Pushing the floor away, pausing for 5 breaths. Inhale in position. Exhale, come back through plank and lower down to lie on your belly. Untuck the toes, relax the arms, steady the breath. Inhale, lift up into locust, Shavasana. Option to stay here or bend the knees, catch the ankles to come to bow. Inhale in position. Exhale to release slowly. Lower down. Turn the head to the right, rest the left cheek on the mat, pausing for 3 breaths. Turn the head to the left, rest the right cheek on the mat, 3 breaths here. Turn the head forward, push up to tabletop. And sit all the way back, swing the legs forward. Extend the legs in front of you, bend the right knee, hug it into your chest. Left arm wraps around the leg, right hand comes behind for support as you twist to the right. Turn to face forward, open the knee out to the side, setting up for Shasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Start to slow down the breath. Inhale to sit up. Straighten the right leg, hug the left into your chest. Wrap the right arm around the leg, place the left hand behind for support. Twist to the left. Turn to face forward, open the knee to the side for Shasana. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Sit back up. Bring the feet together, knees bent, coming to Baddha Konasana. For the first 5 breaths, lift the knees up and down to generate heat. Then open the knees apart and fold forward. Relax chin to chest. Sit back up. Straighten the legs and come and lie down on your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a gentle rock side to side. Option to keep the knees together, or you could come into happy baby. slowly release the legs, straighten them, and come into Shavasana. Make any adjustments so that you can be still, and we'll pause here. Bring awareness back to your body. Deepen your breath and move your fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, find a full body stretch as you inhale. Exhale to hug knees into chest and roll onto your side. Join me back in a seated position when you're ready. Just keeping the eyes closed for now. Relax the shoulders. Settle into your seat. And we'll take the final moments of this practice to soak in the energy that you've cultivated. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. We'll finish with a deep breath in and an audible sigh out. Inhale deeply. Exhale to side out. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope that this practice gave you an energy boost. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
All right, that was definitely a good wake me up. My balancing poses were terrible today, but with yoga, it's not about perfection, it's about progress, and it's okay to fall out. So I give myself grace. I hope you guys do as well. Well, thank you for being here to practice yoga with me this morning. I do have somewhere to be in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go do my favorite activity, play some pickleball. I've got a duper rating event that I'm going to for 2 hours, and then I'm gonna do a regular open play after that. So lots and lots of pickleball today, but let me get to it. You guys have a very blessed day. I'll be back again on Monday. Hope you have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous weekend. Take care.